folks, have you noticed how everything just seems dumber every day? Seriously, you go on Twitter and boom, it's like human intelligence went on strike. We spend our lives trying to teach grown adults, and all they do is laugh, clap, and repost cat gifs. It's like the planet switched to child mode for all of us. And nobody read the manual. And the funniest part, everybody wants a world without borders, but only to spread bad memes and ignorance globally. So, folks, hold on to your beard because the show's going to get less funny and way more devastating.
Anything about this situation agrees that the best hope for the future of the migrants lies in the education of their children. But for the children of migrants, education is not easy to come by. There are 600,000 of them. Most state child labor laws ignore farm children.
Well, you can't tell from one day to another. Some days you'll go down there and you'll get $5. Now I've seen them drop to $1.50 the next day. Or one day they'll be $3, and the next day they might be $2, or one day they'll be $2, and the next day they could be $4.
Who sets your price?
Well,
Dans ce monde fou, tout le monde s'égare. Ils dansent sur le fil comme des clowns bizarres. Leurs rires éclatent comme des feux d'artifice. Mais la réalité, c'est un grand maléfice. Ouais, c'est la fête des imbéciles. On chante tous en chœur, vive l'humanité. Les gens parlent fort, mais n'écoutent jamais. Ils tournent en rond comme des derviches fous.
Welcome to the algorithm. Every second of sound you dare to upload, monitored, scanned, claimed. The system decides what you can hear, what you can play, what you can keep. Half the world cheers, half the world hates, and both share it anyway. The algorithm doesn't sleep. It judges, punishes, erases quietly, invisibly. And yet, rejection is a feature, not a bug. Make them angry, make them debate, watch engagement rise.
Loneliness and fear, boredom and a desire for the new and the unknown, exploration and experimentation.
Sort of because I had heard it makes you not only closer with yourself, but with everybody, this sort of love, peace type thing. And I really wanted to find out if this was true.
The group use of the hallucinogens at parties is becoming a familiar part of the scene. An atmosphere is created, and mass use of the drug becomes the central factor in the lives of many young men and women. The problem is,
the world is getting dumber and faster. Conspiracy is the new normal.
Let's not sully innocence again.
Everything warned is happening. Music, the last refuge. You don't understand. It's all falling apart. We are the walking contradictions. Ignorance is contagious. The internet accelerates it. Borders disappeared, but not the stupidity. They wanted a global village. Here it is. Just nobody read the manual. The limits of language mean the limits of the world. Fools measure themselves. Everything we hear is an opinion, not a fact. Remember when they said the internet would enlighten us? Turns out, it amplified the noise. Grab the music, cling to it. It's the only thread in the madness. Fake news, meme culture, influencers preaching nonsense. Chemtrails? Aye. Reality? Is stranger than we thought. Even Plato would unplug by now. We are drowning in our own idiocy. But music survives. And now, everything ends. All the world's a stage, and everyone forgot their lines. Turn off your screens. They are feeding you nightmares. Imagine all the people living without thinking. Blowing in the wind, the answers are still missing. Everything you know is a collage of lies, noise, repetition, 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 meaningless repetition. Art is rebellion, or maybe just a scream in silence. We are the children of a system that forgot how to question. The manifesto says, destroy the old forms. Chaos is creation. Read the newspapers backwards. Maybe truth hides in the shadows. Love and music, that's the only real revolution left. Society is a mirror, cracked, reflecting our foolish faces. Words fall like bombs. But nobody listens. Smash the order, embrace the absurd. Tomorrow is a concept, today is a riot in slow motion. The Dadaists were right. Nonsense is the only clarity. The world spins faster than our comprehension. Everything sacred is profaned. Everything profane is celebrated. Reality is optional. Idiocy is mandatory. Turn up the noise, let it drown the apathy. Cling to the music before it becomes memory.